Today I wanted to share a little bit of experience that we've had recently with running SSIS packages in Azure Data Factory and some quick pointers about how to manage performance of those. So if you're new to using integration services within Data Factory, you may notice that sometimes it takes a little bit longer for some of the packages to run than they would have on-prem. And so I wanted to share kind of the two things that we find are the simplest and most effective way to help improve that performance. The first thing you're going to want to do is take a look at the performance tier of your SSIS catalog database. When you're running the package, you can think of that database doing really two things where the service tier is going to really impact it. And one is when the package starts, it needs to read the definition of that package from the database. And so the higher the tier of your database, the quicker it's going to be able to read that definition out. And start the package. The other thing that the database does is it manages all of the logging. And so if you have a package with a lot of tasks, activities, it's going to log a lot of that execution activity to the SSIS catalog. And if you have a higher tier catalog, that logging operation is going to be a little bit faster. And so increasing the performance tier of your catalog is going to help the performance of your package. This is normally the first thing that we try. Quite frankly, it's really simple to change it, so it's an easy thing to try, and it's also pretty inexpensive, relatively speaking, to increase the performance tier of that database. But the second thing, and the one that we find to be really to have a lot more impact, is to increase the node size of your integration runtime. And so the node size is really the size and the power of the virtual machine that's running, or machines that are running your integration runtime. And so the way you would do that is, you can see in this screenshot here is with that node size option in your integration runtime. And so what you might want to try doing, for example, if you're running on a D1 machine, is try bumping that up to a D2 or a D4, or if you're running an A2, or I'm sorry, an A4, maybe bump that up to an A8. And generally speaking, we do find much more impact there. So if you're running one package and it's kind of running slow, we generally find a lot more performance increase just by simply cranking up the power of that VM. If we're talking about running many packages in parallel, there are some other options and considerations there. But for right now, I just wanted to give you these couple quick pointers on running a single package and how to increase the performance of that. I hope you found this simple tip useful. If you have any questions about integration services, Azure Data Factory, or using the cloud platform in your organization, please reach out and let us know.